What's up, everybody? I'm Paul Virzi.
And I'm Robert Kelly.
And this is a Bone to Pick podcast. Yeah! Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Happy
brother.
New Year to you.
Happy New Year to Mike. How you doing, buddy?
Happy New Year to everybody.
Doing great, buddy.
Yeah,
New
Happy
year, new me.
Year. I'm glad it's over.
My year started out awful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was in bed. My wife held a bag over my pee-pee to pee.
I'm sorry, what?
My wife held a bag over my pee-pee, sorry.
You can say penis. He knows what a penis is.
He's not an adult.
He's got.
All right. I tried to get up from bed.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give the short of it.
You say pee-pee, it's weirder. Everybody at home, just, my son's here. Max is here.
Okay.
Hi.
Maximus Kelly is
guys.
here.
Yes.
Yeah, Maximus Kelly is here,
And
and
he
I
said
want it to be.
pee-pee.
Yeah. So
That's
here's
weirder.
Okay. Here's the deal.
Way weirder.
Yeah,
All right.
Max.
All right.
Now we had to talk. Back off.
He's right.
I got
I did like 4 shows. That was great because it is weirder.
Also, try next time not to. If you want to start over, you can. But you said my wife held my penis. Here's the short of it, and I just want to make sure you knew you said that.
No, believe me,
you good? You good? All right.
she knows that it's not short. I mean,
No, she knows the short of it. The whole thing.
The short
No,
end
I
of it
could
is
beat
also
her to
the
death
front
with
end
it.
of it.
The short end of it is it.
I mean, I could beat her to death with it. Let's not get.
Let's not get carried. Now you worried about saying penis, and you talking about how big your stomach is in front of my son now. You can beat your wife with it. So that's okay.
Well, you guys started making.
You went too far.
You started making short jokes.
Because you said it. We said it was small.
So here's what happened. I do.
What's up, short stuff?
I did. What's up, short piece? I do some spots at the Stand Friday night,
Bragger.
and I'm coming home, and I start to feel like a little thing in my back.
Yeah.
Wake up Saturday, can kind of barely put my socks on.
Yeah.
And I'm going. Then New Year's Eve Sunday comes, I can't get out of bed. I stand up. I throw myself in screaming pain back on the bed, and Stacey goes, "What?" I go, "I can't walk. I can't walk."
Can you do me a favor?
What?
Because you called me and you told me that you screamed in front of your wife and it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Can you just? I need to know because in my head I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to do the scream, but because I know you, Paul, you're a man. You're one of my man friends.
Yes.
I have man friends. I have friends, that are the guys. I have dudes. I have guys, but I have men friends. You're one of my man friends. But when you told me you screamed in front of your wife,
I will tell you this.
I need to hear it.
I will tell you this.
Yes.
The doctor said, for you dealing with what you're dealing with, listen.
All right, no,
I have a high tolerance for pain.
All right.
I screamed like I couldn't imagine not being able to get up. I'm not joking. If I said to you, Bobby, you need to get to that door.
Okay.
You need to get to that door or you're going to be killed. 5 seconds. You'd be dead right there. That's what the pain was. You'd be dead right there.
All right, now that we've put all that in front of it.
Yes.
You backed up that truck.
You wanna know what
And you put it. I need to hear the scream, please.
It was just, it was more like a, ah! What? It was like, ah! And then I dropped. And then I said, I can't pee.
And she said,
and
what?
I said, Stace, I have to piss. And she goes, I go, I can't go. I can't get there. I can't get there. So she.
Let me be Stacey. You be you, but be real. Don't not do it. All right.
What do you
Ready?
mean?
You try to get up and then scream like you screamed, and then say you
All
have
right.
to pee. Okay.
All right. So I get.
Yeah.
I get
go,
up
go,
and
go.
I go.
Dude, in the mic though. In the mic. No.
can't-
Don't get up. Just sit
What?
down and do it.
I can't. All right. I'm a
Just sit
method
down.
actor.
You're not a method
Listen,
actor. Just-
I went like this. I stood up.
Yeah.
And I go, I can't. I can't.
What's wrong?
I can't
What's
walk.
wrong?
I
What?
can't walk.
Why?
I gotta pee.
What do you mean you go pee?
I
Go
got-
pee.
I can't.
Why?
I can't step.
Why?
Because when I step, I'm in excruciating pain
Oh,
in my
stop
back.
fucking with me. Just get up.
No. She was like,
Oh,
what?
she was?
No, she was nice.
I'm doing my wife.
But
I
here's-
apologize. I'm doing my wife. I'm doing my wife from Bud. Get up and go piss yourself.
So I go, get me that mug, that big cup or whatever. I had something. I had like one of those
coffee?
water jugs, the water jug.
Okay.
She goes, no, you can't piss in that.
can't.
And I go, Stacey, I gotta. She goes, hold on.
Oh, no.
God bless her though. She
Oh,
tried
no.
to help. She comes with a little plastic, like a bag.
Like a bag you
And
get from the store, like CVS?
like a bag you get from like Rite Aid or CVS. But she made sure that it was like doubled and
Those aren't stable, dude.
No, I know. And I go, Stacey, I can't piss in it. So my wife, God bless her, she takes my underwear down and she holds it over my thing,
on
and
a
I
second.
lean
Hang on,
over.
what you doing?
I lean, and I lean
Max
over.
earmuffs.
And I just piss in a bag. God bless her.
Ooh, in your bedroom?
She took it. She walked into the thing. She took care of it. I laid in bed and I couldn't walk.
How'd you poop?
I couldn't.
How'd you poop?
dude?
How'd you poop?
I screamed, Bobby.
How?
As I sat, I'll show
Yeah.
you. As I sat, I go,
Okay.
ah.
Go ahead. Just do it.
I go,
Just-
squeezed out as much as I just squeezed it out.
Yeah.
I stood up. I grabbed baby wipes. I I just kept wiping my
Where'd you
ass.
put the baby wipes?
What?
Where'd you put
in the plastic bag we have?
Oh, your plastic bag. You
over
didn't
the
flush
thing.
them.
No, I don't flush them. We don't.
Okay,
They're not
I hate
flushable.
those
By the way,
people.
they're not flushable.
I hate those people.
Any wipes like adult wipes that say flushable, they're really not flushable.
They're not flushable.
They're not flushable. No. I wiped my ass and I hobbled to the bed. I held the wall and I dove. I had to dive to the bed stomach
You
first.
dove?
I had to lunge, land stomach first, and roll over and get in bed. And I had to inch up to the bed and lay there like that. That's what I
like
was
a
going
seal?
through, like a seal. Like a seal getting on a dry rock.
Like you had to dump up and then roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have paid $30,000
I can't tell you-
to have video of
I
you
can't tell-
screaming, shitting, and then jumping on the bed on your stomach.
I can't tell you how bad the first 4 days of 2024 were for me pain-wise. And that's why, unfortunately, and I apologize to you guys, I couldn't make it here. That's why we're here today. But I went to
we were supposed to have a couple. But Mike is keeping us tight.
Mike
we
is
got the episode.
he's keeping us afloat. Went to the doctor yesterday, found out that I re-injured a disc, and
How?
we have a plan.
How?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Well, did you play basketball?
No.
Did you do volleyball?
I mean, I
Did you do
throw
volleyball?
a football with my son.
Throw a football?
Yeah, that's not gonna.
No.
No.
I mean, you really don't do much exercise.
No, but I mean, what? Anyway, all
I
right.
said you don't exercise a lot.
Can I start with my small bone?
I mean, that's not your
That
bone?
wasn't the bone.
What the fuck was that?
You asked me.
That wasn't your bone?
Does this work?
It's working fine. You just got to stop playing
Stop
with
touching with it.
What are you doing?
It's
All
fine.
right. So, Bobby calls me today. Here's just a little bone, and then you go to your big bone.
If this has to do with a bagel,
Yo, it definitely has to do with bagel.
this is nuts.
No, it's not.
This is a created bone.
No.
This is a homemade bone. This is a homemade bone you made.
I call Bobby. I say, "Oh, Essa Bagel is open."
Oh,
I said,
did I call you?
And I got here.
Did I call you?
No, I called you.
Was I okay? You
no,
called me.
I called you.
You called me.
But it gets bad for you.
No, it
Give
doesn't
me a
get bad for
second.
me.
Yes, it does.
It does not. It gets bad for you.
In a court of law,
All right. Did you call me?
I called you up.
All right, Mike. You're the judge. Go ahead.
Okay,
Here we
all right,
go.
okay. I called you up. Okay.
Yep.
And I said I got here about 1:45. I had a ton of time, and there's not a line outside of Essa Bagel.
Sure.
But then when I opened the door, the line was back to the door. So there's like 35 people in front of me. Whatever.
Oh wait,
So-
can I
so
just ask a real quick question?
Yeah.
So on a Saturday in New York, there was a line for a bagel.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I don't
that's
mind.
shocking.
No, I was joking.
No, dude, I didn't. That's just unheard of.
No. I was joking
You're
when I
lucky
said I
it
was
wasn't down the block.
Okay, no. I decided to do this for you.
I
I did. And I said, what kind of bagel? It's not about the line. And it's not about me doing it. It's about what happened with the bagel
There he
type.
is.
It's about the bagel type.
There he is.
Okay.
It's not.
So then I said,
Oh, God.
no, when he hears this, you're in a court of law, you're dead.
I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, go ahead.
In a court of law, you're going to jail.
Order. Let him do his.
Yes,
let
go
him
So
do
ahead.
his
here's the
deposition.
deal.
Go ahead.
I say, what kind of, so Max is in the car, and I say to Bobby, what kind of bagel
son,
you want?
my son.
And he says, he's in the car with his son, and he says, I'll do a cheese bagel. And then he says, Max, what do you want? He says, I'll do a cheese bagel too. If you don't have a rainbow bagel. And then he goes, you know what? Make it 2 cheese bagels, one toasted with cream cheese and one toasted with butter. I said, fine. So I call back and I called back and I go, hey, bud, the line starts going. I'm like halfway there. I go, hey, I'm looking at bagels. I don't really see. So he goes, if they don't have cheese bagels, I go, what do you want? He goes, egg bagel. I go, okay. Okay, so okay,
Not
fine.
outrageous, right?
No, not outrageous at all. We're not there yet. That's fine.
Not outrageous.
So far,
is everything fine?
on par.
Okay,
Sure.
okay, egg. Now I hang up the phone. Now I'm like 3 people next, and the place is
Really,
packed.
real quick. Have I called you once?
No.
Okay.
Have it. He hasn't called me once. But now I get there and I don't see cheese or egg. And I'm about 2 people away and there's a panic. People are like, you better get your shit and go.
Yeah.
It's New York
I know the
City.
feeling.
Hustle and bustle. Get
Food
your
panic.
bagel. Food panic. The people behind are screaming out, yelling stuff. I don't see the bagels that him and his son want. So I call back and I go, buddy, I don't know if I'm seeing cheese or egg. If not, what else? And he goes, what? I go, I don't know if there's egg or cheese. What would be next? Plain? He goes, what do you mean? You know, fucking kind of bagel place in New York doesn't have that. So I'm going, okay,
Good
but
question.
if they don't,
Great. Yeah.
I go, but if they don't, I go, all right, then I'll just. I go plain, and he goes, yeah, but they're gonna have it. And I go, I'll just call you back. I'm next. He goes, keep me on the phone. I want to hear it. That's what he said.
I didn't say it like I said. Keep me on the phone. I want to hear it.
Keep me on the phone. I
like
want to hear
that.
it. Okay.
Not keep me on the phone. I want to hear it.
Okay. No, but
Keep me on the phone. I want to hear.
No, he goes, keep me on the phone.
I said,
keep me on the phone. I want to hear.
I'll do it because
Okay.
I'm here and it was me.
Okay, go ahead.
Keep me on the phone. I want to hear it.
All right. And guess what?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, Who's next? I go, me. I run up, and guess what I said? I said, do you guys have cheese bagels? He goes, no. I go, how about egg? He goes, no. Exactly what my thing was.
And then what'd you say?
And then I go, Bobby, they don't have.
Yeah, and what did we say?
And you said, how about everything?
And you said what?
What?
Ask the guy.
Then I said, do you have everything?
And what did he say?
Then he said, yeah.
And then what did we say?
You said, you'll take it.
And then that was it.
And that was it. But
okay, no, stop.
No.
Oh, there's more.
Let him finish.
But when I called in preparation for this situation, when I was going to call to say, if they don't have egg, I was ahead of him. If they don't have cheese or egg, what do you want? Plain? What does that mean? And while people are like, as he was talking, people are going. All he needed to say was plain or everything. Done. But what? What's going on? Then he's on the phone. Then they looked at me like I was an asshole going like that because people would hustle bustle.
That's him.
All.
That's his. All right, can I go now? Yeah. Because he called me, number one. I didn't call him. I didn't say, go get me a bagel. I want this bagel, that bagel. Go find me a bagel place. I'm going to not Dunkin' Donuts, not a wherever, Starbucks. Where it's not a bagel. He's going to a bagel place. Yeah. Bagel is in the name. So I'm assuming that if it's a bagel place in New York, they might have a cheese bagel.
And you assumed wrong.
They might have an egg bagel. Two of the most popular bagels in the world.
Stop calling it a bagel. Please, for the love of God, for the love of Christ.
I will take a quick ruling. That's absolutely right. Call it a bagel. Or
bagel.
Yes.
Or call it breakfast bread.
Okay, listen.
Rather you say breakfast bread.
So he called, I said two of the most obvious bagels that you can get to make it easy. I'm not asking for pumpernickel, raisin. I said to me, and he calls me back. Panic and Pete over here. Dude, I'm looking for that.
I didn't see him.
They might not have them. Right?
I think I have enough.
All you got to do, and then he calls me back, dude. I go, it's a bagel place that doesn't have an egg bagel. That's fucking nuts to me.
But you didn't. But you know, in the hustle and bustle, you didn't need to do that.
But that's not to him. That's to them. He knows that. That's not to them.
But I'm on the phone.
That's not to him. That's to them.
I know, but I'm on the phone with you in a hustle and bustle.
That doesn't mean I don't have to change who I am at the core.
No,
so then he goes. I go. Let me stay on the phone. Why? Because I don't need him to call me back in panic. Let me hear what they say. Yeah. We don't have it. What do they got? How about everything? Yes, great. I wanted to be there so he didn't have to call me back.
Yeah.
I'm right there.
I'll make a go ahead and make a judgment on this. Great guy for buying him a bagel.
Yeah.
I want to give you that credit.
That's not, Your Honor, I'm sorry, but that's not on the trial.
That's not the judgment.
That's not the trial, though.
I'm making a judgment.
It doesn't matter. You can't be a biased, cocksucking judge. Be a judge. For this, what we're talking about. Not for him being a nice guy. If a judge ever said, I love you, he's a good guy, you don't say, what's on the table?
Well, no, he's giving good because bad's coming.
Because it's coming, bad's coming as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize.
How did you not know that?
How
did you not know that he's going good guy?
Because I don't like politically correct Mike.
There's nothing political about it.
Go ahead.
You're a great guy for doing it, but having 3 backups is insane. You shouldn't have called him. You should have been like, give me a plane. You should have just made the call, made the decision.
Damn.
They don't have the 2. If someone called me for a 3rd bagel, I'm like, don't get a bagel. Just don't give me nothing.
Right. Yeah.
So I should have not called you, and then you guys would not have everything.
How's this, Mike?
No.
You know what, buddy? They didn't have those. They just got you plane. Cool. Yep. Great.
Or just get the plane.
Yep.
Because no one's going to get mad at a plane.
What if they hate plane?
Well, nobody hates plane.
Okay.
You don't get a raisin.
Okay.
You don't get a flat.
Bing.
Okay.
You don't go crazy.
You don't get a scooped cinnamon toast crunch.
Listen to me.
Hang on a sec. Don't get mad at me because you got ruled against.
I was going to get plain, and I was trying to be more courteous.
In the Court of Bagels, Judge fucking Yeast just ruled against you.
He said I should have got you plain bagels.
He said you should have just
made if I made a decision myself.
He's saying you gave yourself the agita, not me.
But what if he says, what is this, a plain bagel? Snatch that out of his fucking hand. Go, now you don't get nothing.
Now if I was going to not call you the last time and I did decide to say, hey, there's no cheese or egg, I'm getting a plain. No, if I'm getting a plain.
Thanks.
But
it's great.
But it's not what you wanted.
No. But it isn't what I didn't want. It isn't what I didn't want.
But the everything is better.
Buddy. It isn't what I didn't want. You said you want a bagel. I said this.
Right.
And then you were, what? Huh? Cheese? You were a little. Can I say something
host.
Can I say something too?
Oh, boy.
Then let's get into the bones.
When I said to him, cheese bagel, he went, what? It's like, dude.
I didn't know if you meant cheese on a bagel because I never heard of a cheese bagel before.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So it was a kind of a fucking thing from the get-go with you.
All right.
So,
But also, Paul was just trying to be courteous, but he over-courteoused.
You said to me, "Can I get a coffee?" I said, "You want something?" You told me, I got it.
Yeah, but coffee's different.
Why?
Because there's 1,000 bagels. And by the way,
if they
egg,
didn't, if he said, if they were
there's
like
998 apparently.
I mean, but
They don't have egg.
Dude, you got sesame, you got plain, you got onion. All right, let's go into the bones.
good.
Do your big bone.
Wait a minute, that was good.
Well, what did he say?
He said 998 because apparently they don't have cheese. So
Or
like an egg.
My bagel shop's got egg everything.
I mean, egg everything is outrageous.
That would be great.
It's
Go
a
ahead,
good
Bob. Your
bagel.
bone.
All right.
Big bone?
Big bone. You got to catch
Here we go.
it.
Yep.
Oh, this is the first one.
You're going to need to catch this
I know.
because she's heavy.
Okay, ready? Big bone. God,
Oh.
this is a real bone.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's everybody? The bone's back.
That's almost too much.
We're in the new studio.
Bone is back in town.
Bone is back in town.
You could kill somebody with that.
I'm bad. Bad.
All right, what do you got?
Bad to the bone. All right, here it is. You ready?
I'm ready. First bone, by the way, first bone of 2024.
This is the
This
first.
is the first
Ow.
bone of 2024. What? Is that blood?
I was doing VR workout and I punched the TV stand. I was boxing.
Oh, dude, I broke
I-
my TV with the VR.
Dude.
I punched a 70-inch. It's cost me
You know
$2,100.
what? I'm going to do that. I want a new TV, but don't let me get one.
I'll just put that thing on.
I'm going to put it on and smash right into it and get yourself a nice 60-inch TV. My first bone is this. Really?
I just made sure it doesn't go off.
Okay. Can you do that
I just
before?
make sure it goes off.
I mean,
It doesn't go off.
I got to make sure mine does.
Yeah. This is the first bone of 224
Yes. This
ever. This is the first bone of 24.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
My first bone of
Sure, go ahead. We got to have the first bone
I'm gonna
perfect.
hit you with this bone. I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna smash your back with the bone.
Paul's looking at that bone being like, can I get a little bit of that bone? Stick it right in my lower quarter.
Bone 1.
My first bone of 2024 is this. Enough with the Bloody Mary. Enough with the bloody brunch Mary. Enough with the cornbread on top with the bacon shooting out the side and a sausage nugget with whipped cream and a fucking grilled cheese and a fucking tuna fish sandwich and a fucking piece of lasagna with a straw and 9 pretzels and shrimp sticking out. Go fuck yourself and your brunch and your restaurant and your stupid chicks who sing their sentences. Going to get the old shrimp, pretzel, cornbread, brunch, Bloody Mary. You suck. If you order a Bloody Mary, I don't know what to tell you. I would just go get an egg. Go get a breakfast or go get a sandwich. Stop with your alcoholic meal. You're an alcoholic, you have problems, and you want to somehow put it into your meal too. You suck, okay? And tomato, I mean, look at it. There's a pizza, chicken fingers, there's an Italian sandwich with onion rings, pickles, French fries on a cup. On a cup. If you're a restaurant, if you're a restaurateur and you have this on your menu, I hope a flock of seagulls fly into
there's
the
a
jet of
full
your
pepperoni
plane
pizza.
and you fucking crash. I hope your car smashes off a bridge. I hope your children fall off a bicycle. I hope your wife hurts herself in yoga.
right.
I hope it all ends for you so you can stop it. This Bloody Mary phenomenon and they're not stopping. They're getting bigger. It started out with a couple olives. It started out with a couple things.
Well, that's what I was going to say about this bone. It is because you're full. You can't even eat after you're done one. But
there's people starving in the world,
right?
And there's a fat chick with one of these at brunch in Midtown.
But a regular Bloody Mary, spicy with a couple olives. What's your thoughts on that? A regular one.
Listen, I'm saying this on a Bloody Mary. It's fucking tomato soup.
I used to be like that, but a good one.
You're drinking cold tomato soup. You should be slapped in the face, okay? Listen, I'll tell you this. I had a Bloody Mary when I was young. Not a Bloody Mary. I had tomato juice when I was young.
I don't
and then
like
around maybe 5 years ago, I'm an adult now. I'm on a plane. I'm in first class. The lady next to me orders a Bloody Mary. I'm like, you know what? I'm an adult now. I like broccoli now. I love vegetables. I love asparagus. I'm going to try one of these. I bet you 100% that I like one of these. I took a sip and I almost...
With alcohol?
I almost opened the door and threw it out the window
With
the
alcohol
door of
in
the
it?
plane.
You took a sip?
No, with just the tomato juice.
Oh, okay.
The V8 or whatever it is. It's
You don't like it.
sucks. It's like drinking cold tomato sauce.
It's disgusting.
Disgusting. Listen, you can defend it all you want. It's cold tomato soup. It's sauce in a cup, and you're drinking it, and you're a piece. And then you add alcohol to it, which means you have problems. You have problems. And then you add pizza and chicken fingers and an Italian sub. You're out of your mind.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you with all that, but I will say...
This is why other countries hate us, Paul. This is why other countries... It's not our politics. It's the Bloody Mary is going out of... This is us going, fuck the world. Look how much we got.
Yeah, look. You can only, and if you do drink a Bloody Mary, because a spicy one with Tabasco sauce, made the right way, I like.
Right.
But you can only have one. It's not a drink you could drink a lot of, and I'm more now of a mimosa morning guy, like champagne with orange juice.
100%.
But it is funny to see how bigger they are getting, and that was ridiculous.
Buddy, I saw one with a cornbread, a sandwich, mac and cheese, pretzels. I mean, I looked over at this tub of shit. This table of tubs of shit. I'm like, guys, you don't see a problem. You're drinking your lunch. You don't see a problem here?
No. Listen, I definitely give you that.
Look at, man, when it's a shake, right, and they pile it up on a shake, like a piece of cake and that's even a lot. Like the Mount Kisco Diner.
The Mount Kisco Diner's legendary.
I mean, they're legendary, but
Black Market Burgers does it too.
Yeah, that's
Awful.
crazy. It's too much. A shake is good enough. But that's different. It's sweet.
Yeah.
You're adding. Ooh, I'm gonna throw up.
Don't do that. Don't gag, please. Don't do it, please. Did you really burp? Can I have that?
When you add tomato juice, which is cold soup, it's soup. I mean, it's soup. It's a soup. You're drinking a soup in a cup like it's iced tea. You're a savage.
Listen.
You're a savage for doing it. And then you add
Bacon.
You add bacon. They put bacon in it. They put bacon on the side with pretzels sticking out of it. With a cornbread. And a sandwich.
Wait, where was the cornbread? Was it at Mount Kisco?
Dude, no. This was at a restaurant I was at, and someone had it, and I looked over at these mewling fat quims, and they go, and it came over, and I saw the one tub of crap grab and then sip.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said.
Who puts bacon in a drink?
Yeah.
Can I throw one worse at you?
Yeah.
You ever heard or had clamato juice?
No.
Do you know what that is?
No.
It's tomato juice
Is it a fat whore who has chlamydia that's drinking?
Yeah, no. It did sound like a disgusting sexual thing.
It's tomato juice with clam broth in it.
Yep.
Listen,
that's despicable.
It's despicable. And these people are despicable. And these places that sell this stuff, you should be ashamed and you should be shut down.
I will give you this. Yeah. A lot of that I agree with, but I will say this. If I'm really hungover and I go somewhere and they say our spicy bloody's good and we put in olives and a little something, I'll do one of them.
Once or twice a year.
I'm more of a mimosa guy, but a regular bloody, which was normally 2 olives, and they put Tabasco and they mix it in good, and it's a good mix with vodka, that's different. What you're saying
Tabasco in a drink? Okay. Yeah, that sounds
Do you like
lovely.
Tabasco though?
Not in a fucking drink. I barely like it on an omelet or a taco.
All right. You don't like Tabasco on eggs?
I will.
Okay.
But I'd rather have a chorizo or another hot sauce. Listen, dude, I've been to the Tabasco factory. I respect the Tabasco family. And what have they done with Tabasco?
What?
You heard me. I've been to the factory.
Did you say you respect the family?
I respect the Tabasco family. I've been there.
Okay.
A lot of hard work went into that sauce, and they got a lot of stuff going on, and I respect it. The Bloody Mary, this is what I suggest you do. If you're somewhere at brunch, and you look over and you see a table of a bunch of women, okay, that should be at the gym, should be working out, should be drinking protein shakes and having water, and you look over and there's a Bloody Mary with a sandwich, pizza, bacon, pretzels, shrimp, clams on top, and it's in a little tiny cup. I want you to walk over and tip it over right on her fucking lap. That's why I want to point in her face and go, you shouldn't do it. You're welcome. And walk away from that tub of shit. Cool.
That's the first bone of the year.
That's the first bone of the year, Bubba. Off to you now. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Oof, I haven't
Boom.
felt this before. Oh my God.
It's a heavy bone.
Oh, it feels like when I piss. All right. You ready? Here we go. Oh my God, dude. This is a murder weapon.
I'm actually thinking that Mike, that's from one of Mike's ex-girlfriends. I hope we find out that Mike has been
Dude,
killing people.
what was she, 8 feet tall?
Yeah. The reason why the other bone was lost is because he killed somebody with it, and he took it out of them. That's,
Okay.
I unearthed Andre the Giant. For this.
Here's my. Is this my one?
No.
Right here.
It's always the same
this
one.
is
Why would it? Why would
We're
it?
in a
why-
different studio.
It doesn't matter.
But I never saw the big guy before.
You never look. You looking into it for 6 months.
Really?
That's the one.
Oh, okay.
That's your one.
This is the two.
That's the two,
I
that's-
don't want to do this anymore.
Okay.
Let's
I
just
don't.
go to your one.
Bone 2.
Here's the deal. If you're having a holiday party, okay, listen to me. If you're having a holiday party,
Yeah.
if you're having a New Year's Eve, any kind of party, okay, but I'll say this, forget holiday. If you're having a party, if you're having a barbecue in the summer, a cookout, whatever, if you're doing that and you're inviting X amount of people, between 15 and 40, okay?
Yeah.
Stop asking people to come over early to help you set up. Okay? You did the party. You decided to do the party. Yeah, meet me and my. Oh, do you want to? Where are you going, Stace? Where are you going, babe? Where are you going? I'm gonna go to the party starts at 4. Yeah, they asked if I could show up at 2 and help set up. No, we don't do that. What am I? We're not. See, that's the thing. That's lazy shit. When you show up to a party, you should show up everything done. When we throw a party, everything is done. Helping, maybe a neighbor, okay? Maybe a neighbor has to come over and a neighbor is like, hey, do you need help with that? Or, oh, this and that. Or, hey, can somebody go grab ice for me? That's one thing. But I'm talking about moving chairs, moving tables. Where should we set up here? Doing everything. Could you mind? Somebody said, you want to come over and cook a couple sides? No. You invited me to the party. I want to show up. I want to take my jacket off. I want to put my jacket in the fucking room where all the jackets are. I want to grab a plate. I want to eat. I want to have a couple of drinks, say goodbye. That's it. I'm not working. Nobody needs to be there hours early. It always happens. And my wife's got, I shouldn't say this. Should I?
Yes.
What?
Into the 2.
Into the 2. Okay.
No, do you one.
My wife's got family members that always do it.
What do you mean?
They always do it.
That's because it's family.
No, but it's almost like a thing. My family don't do it. You don't. Let me tell you something. This is how I grew up. When my mother said,
"You're back, you're back, you're
What?
back, you're back, you're back,
when my mother, back.
you're back." Don't hurt your back.
Oh, my back.
Because if you scream on camera like a little bitch, like you did at your house, we're keeping
You would love it.
Stace.
If I ever had a party,
Yes. You've had parties.
and I called you, right? You've been to my party. You've been to. If I ever called you up and said, Bobby, you want to show up 2 hours early and help move some chairs and
I would
tables?
do it.
What?
I would do it.
Yeah, but should you?
No.
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 Bobby, you mind? You know what? Can you get a couple stacks of wood and put it by the fire pit for later?
I would do it.
I know you would. Stop saying that.
Okay,
You're
I'm
a good
just saying.
friend.
I want
but
you to know
should
that.
you?
Okay, no.
Right. It's almost like, oh my God, I feel overwhelmed and panicked. I'm having 40 people here tomorrow. You chose that.
Yeah, I know.
You chose that.
Can I tell you what we do?
Well, let me just say one thing.
Sure.
I have some people over sometimes, a couple people over, and this is what I say. Guys, I got beer, I got booze, but if you want something, if there's another thing you want, whatever, let me know or bring it. I have shit here, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
Okay, I have regular beers. I got the Coronas. I got the whatever you want.
Yeah.
I got the go-to liquors would be, if you're having a party, would be vodka,
Yeah.
tequila.
Yeah.
We have red wine. So if you have vodka, tequila, red wine, you have seltzers to mix.
Yeah.
So you can mix the drink. You have some cranberry juice to mix. Then people that don't drink, we got regular seltzers, we got soft drinks, we got sodas, we got waters.
Yeah.
You're set that way. Okay. So all you got to do is, what do you guys want to do to eat? I'll order it. I'll get it. Nothing about. Do you mind? Could you stop at the Stop and Shop and pick me up? That's
Okay,
the shit.
I'm gonna say one thing. Okay, when you throw, I throw parties. You know, I throw parties too.
Yeah, and when
I throw big parties.
No, actually, you are a perfect example of somebody that throws a great party and nobody hears from you. You just show up and there's a fucking ice cream truck in your parking lot or in your garage.
My
whatever.
parties, you show. People say, "What can I bring?" Nothing. You don't bring anything. I don't want what you have. I probably won't like it.
Oh no, that's a different.
I won't.
Yeah, but
I don't want you showing up with your potato salad or your macaroni. My wife's potato salad will knock your
Yeah, but
tits
see,
off.
you're
Listen,
nuts. You're
let me
nuts.
say it.
Oh, you're
let me
nuts.
say it.
Go ahead.
I don't want you showing up with nothing.
I know you don't, but it's all
I don't.
that's a
but
thing
I don't want you. Listen, I don't want you coming with your new girlfriend's fucking macaroni salad that she learned how to make off of TikTok with oil.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Truffle oil.
Listen, it's like Voss and his wife come over, Bonnie, and she has her own beet burgers, and then I gotta section off a quarter of my grill with no meat on it because I gotta put those fucking red blood burgers, whatever they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm fine. But when someone calls me up and says, I say this, hey, you need anything? There's one thing. When you're throwing a barbecue or a big party.
I think I know what it is.
Mike, go ahead. I'm gonna let you say it.
I mean, an actual physical product of some sort?
Yeah.
Ice?
There's one thing that's acceptable, 100%, when somebody says, do you need anything? Maybe a bag of ice.
Okay.
Because ice goes away. Okay?
Okay.
And it, depending on the day, blah, blah, blah.
You can never have enough. You can
And
never have too
enough
much
ice.
ice.
So
ice
that
is
is the one thing that I
give you
will
that.
throw the caveat in there.
Okay.
But as far as, I go this far. You know what I do? What I learned? I hire my maid, my lady that comes and cleans the house every 2 weeks. I pay her to come. The whole
that's a good
party.
one. Yeah.
And she whatever we need, she bring she cleans as people when the party's over,
It's clean.
It's done.
Yep.
There's nothing to do. Worth every single penny we give her. Nobody has to clean, help my wife,
They even
do
cook.
a dish.
They'll even cook.
They'll cook. Listen, but first of all, nobody cooks. I hired a cook one year. I hired this smoking hot Puerto Rican girl from the Bronx,
What?
and she was a chef going to chef school. So Dawn was like, I want you to enjoy yourself. I go, I love to cook. That's my thing. I'm a man. I barbecue.
Enjoying myself is cooking.
Yeah, I know how to. Hamburgers perfectly. Zip, zip, zip.
How was
A
it?
steak. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 1 minute. 1 minute. It's perfect.
How was it?
Dude, I looked over. I told you this before. She had a burger space, burger space, burger space, hot dog space, hot dog space. I went over there. I go, it's hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, burger, 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 burger. I go, burger, 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 hot dog, hot dog.
Hot dogs lined.
I go,
Burgers lined.
She had the steak tips. I had steak. She put them on first. I go, those are last. You fill that's $75 a bag. You fill them up on burgers and hot dogs, and then you do the steak tips. I kicked her off.
You did?
I go, beat it. I beat it. I told her to beat it.
You told her to beat
I
it?
said, beat it. This is my hair.
Whoa.
I got 60 people dying. Half of them are comedians busting my balls because there's nothing done.
Yeah.
I got kids. It's Max's birthday.
Yeah.
Boom, bang, bye.
Right.
Never again. So when you go to a barbecue, you go to a party, everything's done. The only thing.
Everything's done.
Except ice. And I don't even like when they bring dessert. You can, you know what I mean? If you show up, you want to bring a
I
dessert.
think if somebody brings cookies or a cake, it's
Fine.
just a
But if it's Thanksgiving and you bring a pumpkin pie, and then he brings and you stopped,
Yeah.
and I see Acme pumpkin.
Yeah.
It's getting tossed. I give it back to you at the end. I go, here's your pie. We're not going to eat it.
See,
I brought you a pie. No, thanks.
No.
Yeah.
Leave it at the door.
Oh, you mean as opposed to my wife's homemade a pumpkin pie that
you
she
guys
made?
were in the same line at Stop and Shop when you got
As opposed to my wife's homemade cookies, homemade pumpkin pie.
You take
I know,
it personal.
I know,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. You don't go to a party. When you show up at a party,
My wife is chopping fucking celery
I know.
2 hours before someone's party. Are you nuts? Are you nuts? My wife is chopping carrots and she's. Oh,
you
wait,
did?
for how long? Oh, yeah. If my wife is like, I got to go stop at so and so's house. I got to chop up tomatoes. I got to chop up,
But it's a relative.
or I got to chop up
But
potatoes.
it's a relative.
There's some
You
friends.
can't- All right, but a relative is a hard squeeze. Because your wife, Paul. Your wife is like my wife.
Yeah, they have to do things.
Because they're so good at it.
Yeah, I know.
It's a curse. Our wives are so good at cooking and making parties that these other
Yes.
people are like, we want to. Will you help? Oh, yeah.
That's that. You know what?
What?
You just Sherlock boned it.
I did.
That's what it is. My wife is so good
good.
at part that people say, "Can you stop here?"
Can you please help this party be as good as your parties? It's a compliment.
You just did it. You know what?
Yeah.
And you have the Sherlock hat.
I do. Yeah.
That's why you just did that. Our wives are so take control of
Yes.
it, make it that when other people come and see it, they go,
Yeah.
hey, maybe I'll get her over.
And they can't.
Maybe I'll get her
Yeah.
over a couple hours early.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
They're not. It's not even jealous. They're
They
envious.
want your party at their house, and they want the credit for your party.
I got the chills.
Yeah.
I got the chill. He just showed. That's what it is. So I get annoyed because I know
Yeah.
my wife is there chopping.
Yeah, it's
but
your
they
party.
They want.
It's your party that
They-
they're taking credit for.
They just change locations.
Woof.
Oh.
God.
One last yes or no question. You don't have a smoker. Let's say somebody's like, I want to smoke a huge brisket overnight.
Yeah.
By the time I bring it to you in a cooler, it's going to have rested perfectly, and you can. That's a, yes or no.
This is such a Mike thing.
Can I
'cause
bring
he
the
would love
brisket
to.
or no?
Yes.
Okay. So it's something
But
specially.
it's a
Yeah.
listen.
Okay.
You're
That was
talking
it.
a guy like you saying, "I'm going to bring."
And that's a treat, yeah.
You know
Yeah.
that thing on the front Flintstones, that steak
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
front. I'm going to bring that
Yeah.
cooked. Yes.
Yeah.
But if you say, "Hey, do you need a dessert?" No.
No.
Because I know you're not making a pie. You're stopping at some cookie fest
Bobby-
in Hipsterville where they have cookies with pie inside with ice cream.
Bobby Kelly just brought peace to my bone.
Yes.
I can bury this bone and put a rest in peace in it now because I realize.
Put it on the ground.
Like yeah,
Put it on the ground. Dig
there
some
you go.
dirt on it.
There you go. Do
Put
some dirt
on
You know
it.
what? Put a little flour on it.
Dun.
Here's what happened.
Dun, 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 dun,
No, that's.
Oh, sorry.
Any bagpipes. Listen.
Yeah.
I was always upset and had angst about this.
Yeah.
Why so early? But it's just a compliment. It's because they're envious.
Yeah.
And they see how you do it.
Yep.
So now I'm at peace.
Yeah.
Now I don't have a bone anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're fixing these bones. One bone at a time. We're fixing the world one
I
bone
just
at
got
a time.
I just got a peaceful bone.
There you go, buddy.
Wow.
You're welcome.
That was great. And you know what?
What?
First episode of the new year.
Yeah.
And you just said, no, Paul, you're upset about it, but it's a compliment and you're right.
It is a compliment.
Wow.
It's a compliment. You should be
It's
more mad at
this-
somebody who fucking brings over some shit pasta salad or some type of beet burger. Hey, can you throw this on your grill? No, you can go home.
Yeah, the people that need help panic. The people that need help, they panic and they think that maybe they can't do it right. So, hey, come early.
Yeah, but they know you're coming too. And
They know you're- yes.
They know you're, and especially you.
What?
You.
What does that mean?
Because you come over, you're like, it's nice. Oh, that's great. Oh, you got enough.
Are you saying I judge? I'm not judging nothing.
What? What? Oh my God!
I know I am.
Her jaw could drop. It would.
You know what?
Brenda's jaw. Yes, you're
yes.
a judger.
I
You are a.
Somebody was at a wedding. I can't. I'm not sure. Somebody was at a wedding, and they just go, Paul. They were serving hot dogs at this wedding, and all we said was, if Virzi was here.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But I do a class. Like I'll come to you and go, Bobby, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, of course you do. You've been to my parties. You walk over. You're like, dude, I like that. That's good.
This
Nice.
is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh no, your parties?
Yeah.
Top. I mean, you go great party, and then you go above.
Yeah.
You got the. I mean, this kid had a Ben and Jerry's truck in his thing.
You know how
I was getting
now?
a colonoscopy the
Jimmy
next day.
Soft Serve, the guy, he comes to my house.
Yeah.
You go up to the ding da dong da ding da da truck walk. Kids run down. Adults. I love the adults who no, I'm good, and they go, oh, we have root beer floats. I guess I'll have one. Yeah. Every adult shit.
Does it got
Huh?
the baseball mitt with the bubble gum in the middle? They got one of those?
They got them all.
that's a-
Everything,
I was at
anything you
Bobby's.
want.
I was at Bobby's party. It was Max's birthday, couple years back. They got a zip line. He's got Dom steak tips.
Yeah.
He's got burgers. He's got everything. I look
Magician.
over. He's got Joe List and Stavia shoving their faces. I see Nick
Colin.
DiPaolo's walking around with an ice cream cone. I was getting a colonoscopy 7 hours later. I couldn't eat. So here's what I did. This is the fat move I did. He had a sausage. He had a hot sausage on there. I chewed it to feel it. I chewed it and I spit it out.
It's the fattest thing I've ever heard in my life, and I love it.
That's one of the. I just go. I got it. And Bobby goes, "Try this. One bite's not going to kill you." In the colon.
Chewed it and spit it in
I
the
chewed it. I went,
trash.
"Oh my god!"
I had
And
no
spit it.
problem with that.
No, of course not.
And then I see a line in his driveway, people putting gummy bears on ice cream at Ben and Jerry's truck. And I
Hi,
couldn't
Ben
eat.
and Jerry's
But you know
truck.
what? You do it classy. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
It's because we're classy people.
That's
We
what it
throw
is.
Good parties. All right,
Fan
there we go.
bones.
Fan bones, baby.
All right, we ready for some fan bones?
Yes.
Fan bones.
We got Tiffany coming
Ooh.
in from the Patreon.
Tiffany, good
Tiffany,
name.
first one of the year.
That's one of my favorite names.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Did you like the singer?
I love the singer.
Wait, was that?
I think we're alone now.
It doesn't need to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. When you're away, What? Well, how's it going?
Sounds like your back is hurting
Buddy,
again.
listen. Yeah, you're taking it too far. Listen.
All right, Tiffany's got a bone with people getting a friend inviting her to a bachelorette party. She gets excited to go.
I just got him. You knew the fucking chorus. You knew the. Okay, sorry. What's up?
Tiffany's got a bone to pick with friends that invite her to a bachelorette party, and then finding out when it's too late to back out that it's going to cost $850 a night.
Now,
does
here's
she
the
need
thing,
new
though.
friends?
How close is Tiffany to the friend?
Doesn't matter.
Is Tiffany a bridesmaid?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
That's the question. She goes,
No,
"Do
but
I need
listen,
new
if
friends?"
if this is a best friend, bridesmaid for
Buddy,
life.
this is my thing with these traditions. Listen, unless this girl goes to church every Sunday and prays to Jesus and does the rosary and is a virgin, okay?
What?
Follow me.
Okay.
This tradition is a religious tradition, the wedding. You understand? It's under God. It's about
Okay.
going to the church and having the priest wed you as a couple under God. You
Okay.
understand? It's not about the party, but these women, these
They're fans.
Bloody Mary bitches have made it into this whole other thing. You understand? So now this poor girl who's working might want to go on a vacation by herself. Might want to save a couple grand to go somewhere for herself and relax because she busts her ass all the time. Now this self-centered, my son's here, so I gotta say another word. Squirrel. this squirrel is my day, and if you throw a wedding, you should pay for it all. You should pay for your bridesmaids and the best man. You should pay for them, their dresses, their rooms, their flights, their meals, whatever they need is on you. You chose to have this day.
Yep.
You chose to do this. You self-centered fuck. You don't even believe in God. You're I'm sorry, Max. You're a squirrel, okay? And yeah, you're having this day you don't even deserve.
Yeah.
You don't even deserve to wear white, you squirrel. You know what I mean?
And
You're
listen, if there's five
you're
of 'em-
pretending you're a virgin on the church in front of the priest. Jesus is right there.
And listen, if that's a bachelorette party, that's probably going to be 7 to 8 women times 850. Dude, you're talking $6,000 or $7,000.
Yeah, that's on you. That's on you. Here's what you should have.
Oh, she said a night.
Yeah,
$850 a night.
Yeah, dude. Honey,
dude, so she's talking like-
I'm going to say this, honey. What's her name? Tiffany?
This is Tiffany.
Tiffany, listen to me, sweetie. Dump her. You need to say to her, I can't make it. You need to say, this is what you need to say. Be honest. I can't afford your little extravaganza. I could probably pay for it, yes, but I can't do it. I can't pay for it.
What if
I
she
don't
can?
have the money. I don't have $5,000 to spend on your day. I apologize. I love you, but I'm going to tap out, and you can tap one of your other friends in. I'm going to go to the wedding. Thank you very much. God bless. Peace and love.
You know what I would say, Tiffany? I would actually just say to her, like, you know, why, like 850, like, why are you telling me now? Because it seems like the bone is that it got dropped on her last minute, right?
Well, she found out, last minute.
Yeah, she found out last minute. So that means the friend knew. The friend knew.
Yeah, she knew it
The
was
friend and the mom, they talked.
Buddy, I don't care if she told me a year in advance. $850 a night is nuts.
$850 a night. When you find out, that's when you get to tell the bride that her
What are they
future
doing,
husband
fucking
fucked his
Buckingham
sister.
Palace?
Like, you were allowed to just drop like $850 a night. Cool. Brad slept with 3 women 2 weekends ago, and I've never told you, but now we're not friends
Dude,
anymore.
$850 a night. Where are they going? What are they sleeping in the
On an island somewhere where there's no alternative, she said.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
on
other
you.
hotel.
That's on you because that's a rich person wedding. You're being what you're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you should be able to. Here's what you do. The bride needs to take them. You need to go to Applebee's or something like that, and then a male strip club, Hooters, and then.
I mean, all right. I think that's a little. I mean, you're going from an island. You're going from an island to fucking TGI Fridays.
If they can afford to go to an island, you can afford to pay for everybody.
That's true.
If you have an island wedding, destination weddings are such garbage, man. You're such shit people. You really are. You're selfish asshole peoples. You're living this fantasy day out, and it's what is it? 75% chance you're not even going to make the marriage isn't going to make it.
I think it's like 50. Yeah.
It's like 50, 75%. You guys are scumbags. You're a real scumbag. I want you to, Tiff, call your friend. I bet her name's Lisa or Sarah. Call her up and tell her to go, Max, earmuffs, fuck yourself.
You didn't give it enough time to do the ears. You said it too quick.
Yeah, I think it's a little scummy too to drop it. It is time does matter because if you knew 2 months in advance, you could easily go.
It's not even,
I can't do this. I'm not doing this.
It's not time. I don't care if it was a year. You're not doing it. You shouldn't have to. Why?
Right,
the
but
hell
what
would
if she
you
thinks? But she
Dude,
doesn't know.
I wouldn't pay $850 for me and my wife to stay somewhere.
Right, but she didn't know.
It doesn't matter if she knew. It's still nuts.
What if she's thinking, oh, this is going to be $1,000 total, and all of a sudden she finds out $850 a night? I can't do it.
But what? It doesn't matter if she found out a year ago. It's still a twat move on her friend.
It's
to go to a destination weddings are ridiculous.
If Bobby's right, if she's got this type of money to go and have this exotic wedding
Absolutely.
in some tropical island, you take your best friends, you have a little class, and you take and even if you can't do every penny, you take the brunt of it.
You take the brunt.
You take the big brunt of it.
You take a big brunt of it.
Yes,
I
first
like
class
that.
flight.
All right, don't get nuts.
What?
You have to give him first class.
Okay, champagne and strawberries in the room.
In the room.
In the room.
Yeah, you give
Right
him
next to the bed.
Right. You cover flight and you cover hotel.
Yep.
All the other stuff
You cover Bloody Mary brunch?
I guarantee.
Oh, there's no way Tiffany's not sucking down a Bloody.
There's no way Tiffany and her friends out fucking doing the Bloody Mary.
Tiffany's got an olive. The rest of the friends for
Yeah,
sure have a whole game
the
hen.
one-
And-
the bride's got
the bride's got a lobster shooting out of her fucking Bloody Mary. You know that. What's that?
This is a video bone.
Oh,
Video bone, video bone, video bone. The first video bone.
Wait a minute. We're only doing one.
But we were running. We got so excited 2024. So I'm putting 2 video bones in today.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
So
Let's
we're
go.
going 2 video bones. So this
right.
is from our boner buddy Jesse from the Patreon. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here's my bone to pick.
Oh, wait,
this is
stop.
a food bone.
Stop. Is this guy
This is the guy who.
Is he in Silence of the Lambs?
This is his bone that we're using.
That Dan
the
Soder,
lotion in
that's
the
like Dan
basket.
Soder's cousin.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
No, but he's got that deep Soder voice.
It puts the lotion in the basket and feeds the pit bull. I have a. Is this that girl who won?
Boner.
Okay.
Listen, I have a problem. You just don't call me late for dinner. This is my father.
You sound like Quagmire's dad when he transitioned.
Oh my god.
Hi, buddy. This is more for the dipshit fucking fast food workers. How do we make a sandwich? Right? We make ham, cheese. You close. Right? Okay, good. Now, if you do, this is my bone for assholes who do this. Ham, cheese. You close like a fucking taco. I hope your German Shepherd has diarrhea on your brand new white carpet.
This guy's very particular needs for his sandwiches, it turns out.
You know he's talking about a certain place. He's talking about like Subway or Quiznos. One of these sub places does that stupid shit, and he's like, "Listen, he probably goes there all the time."
This guy's so particular, like the way
God.
that he threw the fucking meat on it and then turned the bread.
But his hatred at the end, there's nothing better than me when somebody's bone turns into something shitting on something. Something very valuable. The fact that he wants a German Shepherd.
That was great, dude.
He has a German Shepherd shitting on your white
I
carpet.
hope your German Shepherd has diarrhea
Shits
on
on
your white carpet. But the way he cared about how it was closed.
Listen,
is,
can I be honest though?
no, he's right.
You think? You got a lot of meat hanging out the side. The way he did it, it folded all the meat. Most of the meat was under the bread.
Oh, you mean, I know what you mean. You mean it shouldn't be hanging out that much.
He's talking about centering the meat on the crease or on the actual flat part of the bread.
Wait a minute. Which way was his way? Was the first way?
The first way, yeah.
Which is with a lot of meat hanging out the side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of I'm nervous
I don't
to say this.
I don't like but I almost feel there's like a middle.
Listen, he's talking old school. When you go to an Italian place, they
Yes.
cut the thing down the middle.
And it's a little hanging out the
It's
side.
a little hanging out the side. I get it.
I don't like when it breaks. I don't like when
it's a
the
traditional sandwich.
I don't like when the fold breaks.
I think he's right. I think he's right because you get too much meat on one side.
It needs to be, you get equal bites his way.
He's right.
He's right.
I
That's a
think he's
great
right.
bone.
Yeah,
that's a
good bone.
funny bone.
Yeah.
He was then showing his dog is the best. Oh God!
All right, here we go.
Good.
This is our boner pal.
This is another video bone. Woo!
Video bone.
Video bone.
All right.
Video bone.
And this is from Sean from the Patreon as well.
Wait a minute. Stop.
I haven't
Okay.
started.
This is a Sean.
She's Sean.
That's what it says. It says Sean. I don't want to say her last name.
No,
Okay, but
yeah.
it's a girl.
It's yeah.
I didn't know. I never heard of a girl.
Remember that gymnastics, United States gymnastics, Sean, whatever.
Nope.
Girl.
Could be like Shawnice or something, or there could
I
be.
never heard of a name Sean. I have
never
no
heard
problem
of
with it, guys. I don't know why you guys are attacking me.
No.
I'm just making sure
It's
we
the
got
hat.
it right.
The hat
that's all.
makes it seem like you hate
I'm
us.
not. You're being a little aggressive to me,
mean,
both of you.
that's fair.
Okay? I'm just being nice. I just want to make sure we got it right.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
Hi, my name is Sean. I am a new Patreon member. My bone is with people who can't sit still and watch movies. If you tell me that you want to watch a movie, sit down and watch it. Don't get up 20 times to go do something that you forgot to do, and then come back and ask me questions about it. And I guess a side bone to that would be people who have seen something several times, a movie or a show, and they ask questions about it. Why are you asking me questions about this movie or show that we've seen literally dozens of times? You should know what's going on after at least the second time around. So those are my bones. I enjoy watching shows and movies. I don't want a bunch of questions about something that you should probably be paying attention to anyway. So
Yes.
I look forward to your response, and thank you.
That's a good bone.
Good bone, Sean.
That's a good bone.
That's a great bone.
Now, I can't talk about it because somebody that constantly gets up during movies and shows is in the room right now. So
No, you know
take it away, Virzi.
You know what I don't like? What I don't like is when you go, you have to see this movie, it's great. And they go, yeah, I'm into it. And then when they're doing that, you see them look at their phone, you see them, and you're like, you missed the part. You missed the part. And it's like, if you didn't really want to watch it, if you didn't want to watch it, then don't watch it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I don't like that. She's absolutely right. And then don't ask questions during it. And then here's the best part. Here's how you know they really don't care. When they get up to go to the bathroom and you go, you want me to pause it? And they go, nah, just tell me. No. Then they go like this. Then they go, no, just tell me what happens when I get. Just tell me what happens when I get back.
What are you, a recorder?
No,
You a stenographer for movies?
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the restaurant scene with Michael Corleone. You want to go to the bathroom?
I'm telling you right now.
Yes.
Look,
That's a great bone, dude.
I think kids should be excluded from this to a certain age.
What age?
There's an age.
What's the age? 12?
No,
No, 12. No, 14.
14.
14, I'll give you.
I would say 14.
14.
Because Max, when we used to go to movies together, was a little scutchy. We went to a movie last night, Aquaman.
Oh,
and
nice.
he did great. There was a certain point where he was getting up and sitting on the top of the chair, and then he, yes, go ahead.
The movie was like the quality wasn't good, but Dad got up like a couple amount of times.
Me?
You
I didn't get up. Why did I get up, Max?
You got up to go somewhere. I don't know where
Because
you
you
went.
spilled an iced tea on me. That's why. That's why I got up. You spilled the whole iced tea on me, and it was a big
That was
cup.
payback
Yeah,
for
whatever.
talking.
Go sit down.
right.
But it was a little hot in there. It was smoking hot. It was definitely hot, and it was too hot. But at 14, I think, is the age. But let me tell you, you hit on something. Because my wife, we'll be watching a movie, and she'll get up, and I go, where you going? I just got to go get a drink. Okay. And then she'll come back down. She'll sit back down. And she'll go, I'm like, what are you doing? Are you not into this? No, I like it. Well, you keep getting, no, it's good. I have to go over and, okay.
Yeah.
And then she's done that thing. She's going, you want me to pause it? Because I know there's a scene coming up. I know something's happening.
Yes.
I know movies. Something's about to happen.
Yeah. Yep.
And she'll walk away. No, it's okay, which annoys me. And she'll come back in the right. My wife, probably 9.5 out of 10 times, will do this. Right at the scene. I'll be waiting 45 minutes to get to the part of the movie for this part that I want to see that will explain everything.
I know.
And everything will happen. And she'll walk right by and stop right then and say something. Do you want popcorn?
Yeah.
No, I don't want fun. I have to rewind it now.
What's
Why?
this?
Because you came in
Yeah.
and stopped and asked me a question right at the I've been waiting 40 minutes to get to this point of the movie.
Yeah.
And you came in at
Dude.
that moment, and she does it. I'm almost thinking that she's doing it intentionally.
I actually think I think it's like who's got a bit about this? Brian Simpson has a bit where he's like, if we watching a movie together and I told you to watch it and you get up and do, he says like the hatred that he gets for the person. Yeah. But I wonder if it is I wonder if there's a thing where they know you want to watch. I know this sounds nuts, but they know you want them to watch it.
Yeah.
So they almost, because of how much you want them, do you think it's an on purpose thing?
Some people aren't supposed to. There's people you can watch movies with. I know those people. I have friends of mine. You go watch a movie, you watch it. Like there's certain people I watch movies with. They cannot stop talking about the nuances of the movie because they're in film and they've directed.
Oh.
And they'll be like, "This is the scene."
Yeah.
And I don't need to know that he took this from Francis Ford Coppola. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know this is for.
Here's how you watch a movie with your friend. Here's how you watch a movie.
I'll
Ready?
show you. Yeah, ready to watch. We'll both.
Yeah. Maybe an occasional this. Maybe an occasional this. That was great.
That was great, man. Let's see that again.
Fucking, that was great, dude. What?
Dude, here it comes. Here it comes.
Wait, dude. Are you jerking off? Wait. I'm sorry, I forgot. Are you being a jerk?
What? You? That's good. That was good.
Yeah. God.
I mean, my kid can't even watch this show as he's filming it.
I know. That was. We would have it. You know, we were acting sometimes.
I mean, listen, dude. 100%. That's a good bone. Good video bone.
It is a good bone because we want you to. We care. We want you to watch it. In
And
fact,
the side bone on that, fill me in. Okay, fill this right in your butt. I mean,
no. Here's what you do when they say fill you in. They come back. You go, oh my God, Michael Corleone just shot everybody in the thing, and he's going to Sicily. And they go, what? Wait, show it back. No, he shot everybody. He's out.
How about this? When they come back, hey, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. What didn't happen, you didn't see it, and you'll never know. So that's what did happen.
Yeah.
That's what I know what happened. Fuck
Sometimes
you.
my girl will leave and to do that, and then just fill me in, and I'll just change the. I was like, I'll watch something else now. I don't want to watch this anymore. And she'll be like, no, you didn't want to watch it. So now we're watching this other thing that you don't want to watch for sure.
Yeah, me and my wife, we watch different TV. You know, she watches a lot of that real estate gay guy stuff. Oh, I got to come in here. I think I'll throw a chair over there and a chaise over here.
We
She
could
loves
flip
it.
this.
Yeah, exactly. She loves those shows, and I'll watch it with her. But I don't talk. I don't comment. I don't say much. You know what I mean? Because I could sit there and ruin the whole thing.
The only thing I'll say, if my wife is watching something that I think is bad, I'll just look at her and go, you serious? And then that's it.
No, because I watch stupid stuff. I'll watch kung fu movies. I can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when we do watch something,
Yeah.
don't get up.
No.
Don't go make tea.
No.
Don't go get a Band-Aid.
Watch the movie.
Don't look at your phone.
Have patience for 2
Have
hours.
a little patience. Sit down, watch a movie, shut your face.
Watching a movie alone at night's the best.
Oh, lying down or sitting?
Reclined.
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 I like side lie, pillow, maybe a little blanket.
I go reclined, thin blanket,
Ooh, thin blanket is the key.
iced tea to the right of me.
Oh, God.
Done.
Done. Nobody's around. Everybody's in bed.
Great first episode.
Great first episode.
There you go, everybody. That's our episode.
2024. We want to thank you guys. First of all, if you're watching on YouTube, we need you to do a couple things. This is a mandatory thing. We need you to hit the subscribe button right now. Just click it. Doesn't cost you anything, but it sure helps this podcast out and the page out. And and go in the comments. Tell us some of your bones. Tell us what you think of the bone. Tell us if you agree with the bones or not. Get in there and then send us your bones to bonetopickcast@gmail.com. And go to our Patreon. If you really want to support the show, we need you over there.
Go to the Patreon, tell everybody. And this year, we are making the Patreon bigger, better. We're going to do a bunch of different things that you guys are going to love. And we can't thank you for all the support you gave us the first year. This year's going to be even better. Hit the subscribe button.
Make sure you go to our websites. Mike, what's your website?
InMyOwnHead.com.
And my website's robertkellylive.com. And your website?
And for all our date, my date's paulvirzi.com.
So make sure you check out our dates. We're coming to a town with you. And we also have we're going to do a live Bone to Pick with comedy coming up soon. It's a big announcement. We're getting the deal done. It's going to be awesome. So you guys can, if you live in the area where it's going to happen or maybe travel to it, it's going to be the first one of many live Bone to Pick podcast shows.
And you know, I heard a little birdie told me what we might have for that show.
Yeah.
A t-shirt cannon gun.
No.
And who told you that?
No.
No?
No. No.
All right, everybody. We'll see you on the next.
If we sell out in a day, we'll get one.
I'll rent one.
I'm not gonna rent one. You gotta own it.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you guys next time
On
a Bone to Pick podcast.